EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go from the Steel City. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Steelers take over first down at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, set! Come on, set! 52 blue! Set, huh?
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10. But it's still going to leave him with a third down coming up.
These are tough situations. You want to stay out of second and real long. You figure it's going to be a pass, but this is a nice changeup by the play caller. He keeps the ball on the ground, picks up a good gain, and now this third down got a whole lot more manageable.
Yellow, check pink. Ready.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Bombers.
They put Strange in motion. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. 14 on the pickup. That's enough for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's first and 10. We'll go play action with Nix. Moving outside the pocket. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Captain.
Second down. Nix. He'll get this out to his running back. And they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways. And they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Motion.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. His throw left side is complete. A gain there of 16 yards. And that would be a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw is Nix. He'll go right and find his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. We'll try the right side this time. As he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Bombers. Captain. Away.
Throwing is Nix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Michigan man, Quinny Hay. He gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Captain, 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 captain.
To throw is Nix. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Third and long. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Nix from the gun on third down. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
Sly's kick is good. And the Voyagers will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Ready?
And that ball incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Down. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. Digs on the reception. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Y'all gotta call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
On the ready?
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Here we go. Blue striker. Red, 38. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got his man. It's Diggs. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard
Shot,
line.
17. Set, ready. 45. White. Hut, hut.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 34-yard line.
I'm a pack of cards,
the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1.
Ready, ready.
Now Love. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
That's good.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Green jacket. Black ultra. Set hot.
Throwing is Love. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Oh, comeback. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Able to add the extra point, and the Steelers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Voyagers 3. Set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Like a dawn, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore, they landed in France. Basically shows out in Germany, they brought it.
Away! Bombers. Captain.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Throw it. Nix. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Ready. Motion Captain.
Play action now. It's Nix. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he will score! Brecken Trade. Touchdown, Tokyo. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Slides at the point, up and good. And the Voyagers are on top. It's now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set. Black. 95. Red. Yellow. Red. Cycle. Ready.
To throw is Love. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. And the Voyagers will take over possession here at the 44.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Chill. Oh, I said. Oh, hey. Hey, my God.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
1st down, Voyagers.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
2nd and 7.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Hey, Sean, let's go. Bombers.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's good.
Give him 27. And it's 1st and goal.
1st down, Tokyo.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's going to keep it himself. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Voyagers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready?
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now a signal, timeout called, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Drill green.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 50, green, blue striking. Black shot. Set.
On first and 10, here's Love. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. 45, white. Needle blue. Red, cycle. Red, yellow. Fury, yellow. White, white. Claws, red. Blaster, 6.
Love. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Quarter begins with a run. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Bombers.
And he'll take this back to the 43-yard line. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
It's now second and 6 at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. Past midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's enough for a first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll it forward for maybe a yard. It's Sean Murphy Bunting on the tackle. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Bombers.
Handoff here, the middle, and the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
And it's 3rd down.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. There's a short one. He's got Strain. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They'll go play action with Nix. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and inches. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. 1st and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of data.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Tokyo.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Slides, extra point, up and good. And the Voyagers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
12 to throw on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a few inches.
45, white, needle blue, red, yellow, red, cycle. Ready, ready.
Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag.
Okay, right.
Ball on the 40 now.
Right.
Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Fuse, black, 95. Steel, black, slice blue. Ready?
To throw is Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. He's going to have a 1st down on that gain up to the 25-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And some space opens as he's brought down following that gain of 6.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Next, from the gun, on 3rd down. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. A gain there of 11. And that would be a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Almost ready.
Receiver in motion, headed left. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
Second and 7 at the Steelers' 45-yard line.
Here's a run going left, and he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up for down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They put Strange in motion. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. They'll try to run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be falls in. He's got it. Touchdown, Voyagers. That his second TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Down. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
On the set. Black shot. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. Digs on the reception. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Red, yellow. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
22 meters.
On first down, it's Love. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike, and just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Red, 38.
Motion, check. Shift.
Hut.
A second down throw for Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Come on, set. Check on move. 52 blue. Ready.
Here's Love. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really in no-fly zones all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Red, sight, ready. 50, green. Steel, black. Set.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. So it's a win for our visitors. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. You